We're finally live. How about that?
What's
And
going
I
on,
got
fellas?
the big guy here on my to my right. No, to my left. Oh yeah, yeah, that's what it is. Much love and respect to you and everybody else. Everybody
Levance.
loves you, Levance. I love you, as a brother should. If you like this content, please like and subscribe, share the bell, ring, get notified. He does lots of content too. Make sure you classify or sub up for G Nation. And with that out of the way, hey, what's good, Wales?
Wales.
Good evening, sir. What's good? Well, well, the Giants are done, so you can't say how they did in their draft evaluation. Well, I know we had all the guys show up for uh, 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 um, a workout, and they all came. There wasn't one dropout. His
Yeah,
feet.
I'm
Go,
I'm
Luke.
I'm pissed off at Joe Shane.
Why?
That fucking center that we signed, that shit just that was I don't give a fuck if he's good. I don't care if he's a vet. I don't that shit was stupid to me. You have an opportunity to go get a dog of a center in the first round. I'm just tired of the band-aids, bro. I'm tired of the free agent players. Go get me a fucking center from college who has a 10-year shelf life, who you can train and coach up to be what you want him to be. Stop getting me these fucking free agents from other teams who end up coming here and not working out. I'm
Yep.
so tired of that fucking stupid ass formula. I'm tired of it. It's ridiculous. Go get a fucking rookie, bro. God
He,
almighty.
he looks. He played a little bit, couple of plays at guard, and I'm like you. I'm fucking tired of it. You know, exactly, exactly.
He
I'm
let both
so
our
fed up.
centers walk. They let
Yeah,
both our centers walk,
yeah,
and then
no.
you go get a guy who wasn't even on their level, and they sucked. Like what? Where does that make sense? In what
Well,
universe?
now, a lot to do with it is the O line coach. If he says, look, he's got this problem and this problem, I can fix this, but is he going to work? I don't know. I'm going to get him to work our style, and he talks to the line coach, and he is an awesome dude. Look at our guy, how our guys work out this year, but they worked, they put up, but man, I'm telling you, I'm just like you. I'm pissed.
Yeah, I'm tired of the mix and match fucking centers, bro. Like you have a
Yeah,
first round pick. Go get the fucking
or
guy that
even
we
a
need.
second rounder. A second
E-
rounder would do, but
the,
just anybody.
either or, but like go get a center from college. Go get a rookie. Like I'm tired of the dudes who've been
Yes.
injured, who didn't work out over here, who've played for three different teams, and then you bring them over here and expect them to be like an all-star. That shit is retarded, bro.
Well, I got to shout out to everybody. The blue whales. Joel, a couple nice catfish you caught. I was fishing. I caught 7 or 8. They are they're in the catfish, but they're lower in the catfish. What I caught, they would be you would call them mudcats down there because they're stinky. But the water cold is coming off the ice, so they get you can fish for them, but
But you don't want to
After a
eat.
while, they'll start to get worms, and then that's how it happened out there. All of them had worms. Yeah, so now I got another place to fish, another. I got another place, but you got to travel to it.
Well, you gotta be careful with the fishing because they're dumping so much shit in the ocean now. You can't even trust the shit you catch no more.
Damn, I thought you had. Man, I thought I copy paste. No, I didn't.
Tudo, he says, massive salute and to Joe, Big Boss Lou, Wales, Levant, and all diehard Giants fans in the house. F all stinky boys losers out the front door. Forget about it. What's going on, my brother from another mother? Book Ends says Big Blue Crew. What's going on, Book Ends? Tudo salute, Wales. Wales salute, mate. God bless you, brother. Raphael, what's up, Joe and Big Brother Lou? What's going on, Ralph?
Ralph,
Wales says that was one of the best flash KOs I've ever seen. Bookend, brilliant.
I can't figure this out.
Chris Ram, haven't been here for a while. How are you guys doing?
I
Feeling
want
pretty
that.
good, Chris. How you doing?
Hey, you get the. Oh, it's right here.
Yeah, laid him out. Wales, my brother, salute. NYT, I want a center too. We need that. Facts, NYT. Jose Rosario, what's up, my brothers? What's going on, Honey Badger? Lou, it's all
There.
on
It's
stingy
on
mother
its way.
moron Mara. Tudo says, Lou, it's all on stingy mother effer moron Mara brothers to save money and not care about the key positions, boss. Yeah. Which do you prefer at 25? Banks, 57 Wipler, or 25 John Michael Smith's, 57 Forbes? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'd rather have John Michael Smith's. That's just
Yeah,
me.
me too. Me too.
Jose Rosario.
Luzoyo. What's up, Jose?
Taj, what's
Crawford.
going on, Taj?
Crowd favorite media. What's up? Peace and
Thanks.
presence to you, coach. Man, we got everybody here. That life's good. We're gonna have a hell of a show tonight. I don't
What's
know
going on,
about.
Coach?
I got my buddy here. I got. Oh
Lou,
well, you're right. I'll let you read that.
Lou, LOL, you're right. All contaminated water produces one-eye fish with no tails and toes coming out of their bellies. It's all effed up nowadays. You never know what you're getting out the ocean, boss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
And you damn sure don't know what you're getting out the grocery store because they pumping shit with all types of preservatives and additives and freaking
Well,
GMOs and
I got a
hormones
place.
and
I got a lake. I like fishing this lake,
where
but
Sodas Point.
no, I can't dig one.
Oh, Canandaigua, okay.
Yeah, that's a lot about I fish is Canandaigua, and I like coming here because I can fish I I I fish the West River, and I like it because it's quiet. Nobody goes on it, and if I want, I can go down the road a little bit, launch my boat. I got to get a boat. That's in the process. Or do what I like to do. I just go down there. I don't care what I catch.
There's
I catch
Big Pat.
carp. Hey, yo, what's up, brother? Man's making the boku dollar, you know. But it's all good. It's just fish. I catch them and throw them back. So what? I don't keep them. Really? I got to keep everything I catch.
No, especially if you're talking about STIs or STDs.
Yeah, you
You-
got that right. God damn it. I know about the STDs. There's Pat. Yeah,
Pat, you at work, bro?
yeah, he is. He's got a. Yeah, he is. I don't know what time, but I guarantee you, he's at work because that's when he only comes out and says, "What's up, yo?" Stuff like that. Got a new job lined up, prayer. I'm going to get it be dope. All right. Hey,
Well, hey, don't doubt it. You already got it, brother. In the name of Jesus, declare it and thank him for it in
that's
advance.
right. Let God sort it out, and you're going to get it. You just got to have hope. If you, I hope so.
Remember,
I
Peter
hope
walked on water. Peter walked on water with Jesus too. He only stopped and started sinking when he took his eyes off of Jesus. So you
by
keep your
what
faith in the right place, and everything else will fall in line, brother.
Pat is grinding. He's one. Pat is one of the guys. He just puts in the work.
Yeah,
Got to highlight up.
you got to grind, bro.
Yeah. What else have you got,
Why
Pat?
you think
Pat?
I haven't made a video in about a week? I've been on call fixing everybody's air conditioners on top of my regular 9 to 5 and everything else. So you know what I'm saying? So I've been
Yeah.
ripping and running.
And
I'm
I've
running
been
off
nice.
like 3 hours of sleep, but
He said, but yeah, well, he never come on to just put a short out or anything like that. You're gonna get a call tonight. It's been 7 days, but now I've seen you on the show and you're doing good. Keep going, buddy. Keep grinding.
he said, got a new job lined up, praying I get it, gonna be dope. Pat grinding. Coach Ed says, Tudo respect.
Yeah.
Big Pat, yeah, I'm working, but I've been in my scripture strong. Sorry, I've been absent for real, for real. Hey, man,
Okay.
listen, you stay in the word, bro. Matthew chapter 6, verse 32 says, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all other things shall be added unto you. So you just keep pressing towards the mark, and he'll make sure you get everything you need. So
Joel, I've been telling you, brother, stop fishing out of sewage. Never know what they've been flushing out of their washroom toilets and all. Ain't that the truth?
mess around and get an alligator out the sewer.
I'm gonna have three eyes, two tails, a couple hands, and
Oh,
a.
like the Homer Simpson fish.
I tell you, if you never know what you're gonna catch out of Canandaigua, but they've cleaned it up a lot. No, they did this on purpose.
Oh
But
yeah. Well, right now we can't even drink the water over here in Winston.
well,
It's
listen,
contaminated.
listen. There's a grub or there's a
Likewise.
mollusk that's type up here. You guys might have it already. It's called a oh, what the hell is that little fucking mollusk called? Well,
You
I
said
I give it a minute.
you said a mollusk?
Yeah, mollusk. It's called a mollusk, but for some reason, razor clam, yeah, or it's another called, but they only get that big.
Oh, I like a small clam.
No, no, dude, no, you wouldn't. They got razors on them. Get caught by those on the bottom of your feet, man. They will. You better go to the hospital because your foot's all cut up.
Oh well shit, I don't go in the ocean anyway, bro. This
Well,
fucking
this is
water's
fresh
dirty.
water. You're fucked anyway. It's in fresh water. It's about an inch long. It's about how big they get, and they call it a razor clam. Now, I don't put my feet in the water anywhere unless I'm 15 or deeper. I jump in, but no way. What's that razor clam called? The can zebra mussels? Yes,
Zebra mussel?
zebra mussel. Yes, they only get.
Well, listen, I don't go showing my zebra muscle to any and everybody. You got to be a special lady to see my zebra muscle.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, I'm trying to be serious and all. And never know the worms bait you've been using to catch fish. They'll come back in different forms of creations, and they all catch up with you, nails and tails and all. Yeah.
We've also been getting a lot of blue algae in Canada lately.
Are they? Yeah, now they're getting a blue algae, which is potent, and it's come from
Toxic.
toxicity. It actually it's coming to the surface now. It's down so deep that they'd stay below the line. The get below the line of what's that line in the water?
Oh, the thermal levels, but
Yeah,
I can't think of the right word.
yeah. Hey, Big Pat. Hey, what's up, guy?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Not
Don't be
much,
showing your
not
zebra
much.
muscle to nobody, Pat.
Yeah, man, I ain't trying to show everybody my zebra muscle, man.
Oh,
They
God
might,
damn.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta be special to get that zebra muscle.
Yeah, we are special. Yeah. Oh shit.
But yeah, man, I just want to show up and say what's up to you guys, man. But been studying my word pretty strong here lately.
I've been on call, bro. Seems like as soon as it got warm, everybody's AC went out, and here they go. Call
Yeah,
Louis, call Louis, call Louis. I'm like, I'm a bitch. Yeah,
but when I get this new job, though, I'll be off good enough time to get on all the lives and everything. It's crazy. That's how the most how it works, man. Again, be
you
getting
got
paid damn near triple what I'm making now, and
see.
get more time to do my other man with this job. I have so many. I'm gonna have us with so many sources of income come from everywhere, man. That's what it's about.
Actually
But
spoke with my brother-in-law, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I've been praying for you strong too, bro. Like seriously, no BS.
yeah, I've been going through it.
You and Joe.
I tell you what, though, I've been focused. I know y'all see how tight this damn shirt is. Your boy is coming back, baby. Your
Well,
boy is coming back, baby.
and like
Uh-oh.
you told me, your chin don't lift no weights.
Damn right. Damn right. Your chin don't lift no weights. And I told people back in the day, lifting weights and make you bigger. You try to lift me and be a dead ass nigga.
Right. But yeah, I'm praying for us, man. We all met for a reason. Real talk. And it's okay. It's gonna be all right, man. It's gonna be all right. We gonna see each other real soon.
Yes, sir.
Really? Really?
2 weeks, baby.
If that does happen,
I like that
then
hat, Joe. I'm super jealous.
you expect a New Yorker come swinging by?
I'm super jealous of that hat, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, plans are moving forward, and some plans I didn't think that were gonna be moving forward are actually moving forward. So you might see some big things that coming real soon. That's why I've been in my word and just making sure everything that's happening is the correct way to go. I don't want
Yeah.
no funny stuff happening. So
I know.
just
I know
told
you.
them, yeah, I just told them to show me the correct way, and if this is the way that it's supposed to be going, just show me the correct way and give, give me knowledge and discernment, so I know that I won't be, you know, putting
I
people I
got.
love in a bad place.
Yeah,
See,
that's
that's
true
that's
because
that's
I need help with from you guys the most because if we're gonna do this, I need your help. My wife and your guys' great help. That I need that desperately because
we
I'm
good.
sorry I can't
You can't see.
think.
You sound like you're thinking right now to me.
Well,
Right.
I'm thinking of it, but I can't think. I can't say the words.
Things get foggy a little bit.
Yes.
Have you been taking out? Have you
Okay.
been
What?
taking? There's two things I want you to start taking. That's over the counter.
Okay.
Ginkgo biloba.
Ginkgo biloba is one. Kim, wait a minute. Kim, yeah, I want you to write this down. I'm going to start taking ginkgo biloba. I know.
Ginkgo biloba. It's a natural herb that's great for your brain, your memory,
Yes.
and
my wife was taking that one while and it helped her out. That's why you said that. And I remember her, Kim. Okay, what's the other one?
And echinacea. Echinacea boosts your immune system, helps with your circulation, your blood flow, and ginkgo biloba helps with your
Oh, is
brain
that
and your
that
memory.
stuff? Is that stuff in that green bottle that it comes like a little thing that you squirt into like water or something, or you can squirt it directly on your tongue?
You can do it like
Man,
that,
that shit tastes terrible.
or you could take the little powder form capsules.
Yeah, little you can
Um,
get pills. You can
Yeah.
get pills.
man, I know you old school because that's what my mama used to give us when we was young, boy. I used to hate taking that. That stuff
Hey,
was terrible.
most
It
What I
most
works.
say, bitter?
bitters, everything bitter is anti-cancerous and antioxidant. It's great for you. The bitters are the best things you can eat.
Yes, if you think
Uh,
about it,
Root,
you
beets,
remember your mom,
horseradish, bitters.
your grandma when you were a little guy. Did she give you anything that tastes nasty?
yeah, I mean,
And it
I never
worked.
got I never got a chance to meet my grandmother. She passed before I was
Oh,
born. But my mom, man, my mom, my aunties, man, they pretty much were my grandmother. She taught them everything. So
yeah,
she used to it used to come in. I know what Luke talking about is it's called echinacea. That's what I used to call it, but he pronounced it the right way. It comes in this little bottle, and it's like got this little top, but it's like you can squirt it. It's like you can squirt. Oh, man, when I tell you, you make the ugliest face taking that stuff, boy. Ooh, Lord, I used to hate taking that.
I like to take plant-based things, bro. Plant-based things. Um, the Bible says that all the herbs and plants are for medicinal purposes.
Let me ask you this, Lou.
But science would have you try to take the synthetic, man-made version of it rather than take the actual herb.
Let me ask you this, Lou. When the Most High came down and he told Adam to name all the animals and creepy things and the birds and everything,
yeah.
was he just eating plants and fruits and vegetables, or was he eating meat at that point in time too?
It's a tricky question because it doesn't really say. You have to kind of
Yeah,
read between the lines. But the fact that we have incisors,
Yeah.
that's what I thought too.
because
He had to be eating something like meat.
herbivores have straight bicuspids,
Yep, straight bicuspids.
carnivores have straight fangs, incisors, and then
Yeah.
omnivores, which is what we are, we can eat
Yes, because
plants
you
and
eat
meat.
meat and
We have
vegetables.
fangs, bicuspids, and molars.
So
Yeah.
that's why when they made the the holy sacrifices, when they cut the fat off the lamb or the fat off the
The
meat,
fattened
and it
calf,
used
yeah.
to burn, yeah, and it used to burn it. I believe the Most High used to love that smell
Well,
of the fat.
they use the fat with the frankincense and the myrrh. That's how they
Yeah,
made the incense for the burnt offering, with the
yeah,
Yeah.
the
sweet
burnt
smelling
offering.
fragrance
Yeah,
of the burnt offering. And then you had the actual scapegoat, which is why you would let one
hmm
goat go off and run off with the sins, and you know what I'm saying. But
hmm
even the fact that the disciples were fishermen and
yep.
Jesus fed the crowd of 5,000, the multitude, with 3 loaves of bread and 2 fish, 2 loaves of bread and 3 fish. So we were never meant to be just plant eaters.
Even inception.
Yeah, so that's what I want to get to because it never did say Adam killed whatever they were called back, moose or whatever. Never said that he killed and ate, but we got incisors, so that tells me that he made us with incisors because he wanted to eat us to eat meat and be plant based and everything. We have to eat everything in portions.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why that graph was made of what you're supposed to be eating.
Well, that's why
Well, that's why they
breakfast
made the
is.
laws of Leviticus, the food laws,
hmm
the kosher laws
Think
in the
of
book of
think of it
Leviticus.
all of it nowadays. But first, the a true breakfast was couple eggs and hardtack. I mean, that was in 17 76, 77, they'd have two eggs or an egg and hardtack and a glass of water. You'd use the eggs for the animal, and then you could have chicken. But you notice your mom fed you the woman served you the meat for dinner, and so you you have to. Oh fuck! I forgot.
He said, "Should we give you the meat for dinner?" So you have to.
Yeah, you have to mail it. You make sure you're getting all your meats,
Your proteins, yeah.
yeah, and proteins, or else you start getting sick.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I.
Yeah, so that's why the stupid stuff that they're coming up with, what do you call it, vegan and all that stuff. No, you have to eat everything in moderation because the meat fats actually give you your energy, and it
Yeah,
gives you the energy to burn it off because you actually supposed to, be working out and things like that. Even though
but
there were people my size back then that were actually kings. When I look at it, I was like, man, the little fat king was off the chain. But you're not even supposed to eat loaf bread all the time. You're supposed to have like thin
Unleavened,
bread.
unleavened bread, yeah.
Yeah, unleavened bread. There's different breads you're supposed to be. I said, man, he breaks this. The Most High broke this down to
But
a
see,
T.
this is all this modern stuff that we doing is making our life expectancy way shorter. If you think about it, a lot of people don't really look at it when the first animal ever killed was done by God.
Mm-hmm.
When Adam and Eve were naked, right? And then the serpent tempted her, and then she fell victim, and then she brought the fruit back, whatever, to Adam, and then he fell victim to the temptation. And then when they heard God walking through the garden, right, they went and hid and covered their private parts with fig leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And Jesus and God called to them in the garden, and he said, "Why are you covering yourself?" And he's like, "Because we're naked." He said, "Who told you you were naked?" Right? And then Adam starts snitching. He was like, "That woman you gave me, she brought from me
Mm-hmm.
of the tree that you said not."
Yeah, he snitched real quick.
Right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
then, so he starts snitching on her, and God went, and it doesn't say it verbatim in the scriptures, but it said that God made a sacrifice and covered them with skins.
Mm-hmm.
Adam
So
had a
yeah.
chance.
So, and then if you read further into the Bible, it says, "For the wages of sin are death," right? So we were eternal until that point, because if you even today, if you get cut, your body will create new skin cells, new tissue,
Mm-hmm.
heal. We were designed to live forever. It was when we sinned that death came into the picture. So the first
Yep.
sacrifice for the first sin was actually done by God himself. He sacrificed the animal, and then he made clothes for Adam and Eve. And then he set
Yep.
down the punishment.
And that's why he told them, if you eat from the tree of knowledge, you will surely die. That's what he meant. Your life expectancy will be cut because you disobeyed. But people back then were still living to like 600, 700 years old, and that was early.
Yeah,
That was an early death.
Methuselah lived 889 years. Adam was 930 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
Mm-hmm.
Enoch was 365 when the Lord took him up, and so
Yep.
we had way more oxygen in our atmosphere at that time.
Mm-hmm.
We were bigger, we were larger, our bone density was thicker, we
Yep.
lived
Man,
longer.
I bet you Adam that could punch through a steel wall.
A lot of things, science will have you jacked up. They try to tell you that there's Neanderthals and all these different Homo erectus and Homo this,
No.
Homo that. The fact is, all them old bones that they find that they try to call Neanderthal, those are the guys who lived 500, 600 years. They bone
Mm-hmm.
density got thicker. They frow lines got more, pronounced. And
Yep.
they're Neanderthals. No, you want to back everything with science instead of having faith. At the end of the day, there's a line drawn in the sand, and it's what side.
Because the longer you live, the more dense your bones get. So that's why they were looking like that, because their bones were so dense because they were here for so long. that man, if they slapped you back in the day,
We didn't
Yeah.
have, smokestacks and factories putting pollutants
no,
in. We didn't have cars. We didn't have cigarettes. We didn't
Yeah.
have all this shit that was contaminating the world. So air was more pure. Everything. That's why everything was so much larger. Dinosaurs and everything that existed in that time.
mhm,
Tigers was 3 times the size of a regular Bengal tiger now. So everything
right.
was longer. Everything had a longer life expectancy. Everything was stronger, faster, smarter, and
That's why.
science actually disproves evolution because think of it as a Xerox machine, a copy machine. You
I
have your
know.
original paper. The more copies you make, the less legible them letters get.
Mm-hmm.
Less legible and the same thing
That
with humans. The more we produce, reproduce, the less DNA we come out with. The less we're losing more DNA, more DNA, more
that's
DNA.
why that's why they say it's stupid to say that we getting better. No,
Right.
the technology back then was way better than the technology now. Man, you're getting dumber. You're not getting smarter. You're getting dumber.
Summer. It's like you've forgotten all the old ways, how they do things. You know,
It's the most powerful tool when you
I can
think.
tell you right now, Pat. I can remember a little bit, 4 or 5 years old, right in that area, and we're talking 19 early 70s, 73, 74, 75. I was 4, 5, and 6, right in that area, and I got pictures to prove it. Things were way different back then than when I grew up, and they're way better now. They're way better now. They're not better, but they're not. They're
Think about this, Joe. Don't mean to cut you off, but think about this. During my era, and then you go to Lou's era and your era. People during you guys' era, people talk to each other. People
yeah,
interacted with each other. Now you don't have to do anything to interact with anybody. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's how I know that technology and evolution of humans, we're getting dumber. We're
You
not getting
know
smarter. We're getting
that
dumber.
that's why I'm smart, Kim. When I only realized there was this old guy who mom caught me up on his porch, and me and him were talking. Mom's like, "Get off his porch, Mom, whoa! I'm 4, 5, 6 years old. I said, Mom, right? I started home. I goes, Michelle, he can come over anytime he wants. Well, she looked, duh, you know. She goes, how come he can go anytime on your porch? Well, because he's got mannerism, and I thank you. What mannerisms?
He's
What
got
the hell?
manners, not mannerisms.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
uh,
She
yeah,
said mannerisms.
yeah, right. It's true. That's what they used to
think,
say.
think, Joe. I'm glad you mentioned. Think about your communities now. Remember, communities back
I
in the
can
day.
remember them having taxis in the street and shut down the roads at night.
Yeah,
Party.
communities back in the day.
They'd have,
Your children were safe playing out because
yeah,
everybody was watching.
Yep.
yeah,
Everybody
Even
was
your
watching.
neighbors made sure your kids
Yeah.
were okay and everything. Yeah.
yeah,
It
When,
was a
when
sense
you
of
did something,
community.
when you did something wrong, they was like, I'm finna tell your father, right? Oh
Yeah,
shit.
The neighbor would pop you and bring you
Yeah.
home. Yeah.
Yep. Bring you home and tell you, hey, I popped your son because he was out there doing some bullshit.
And
And you
mom
yeah,
know
would
what?
pop
You
you.
got your
And
ass.
then she'd
You
tell you
got
when your
your ass
daddy get
popped
home.
again. Thank you for popping him on his ass. Now I'm finna
yeah,
pop his ass too. You know you ain't supposed
yeah.
to be doing
Here
that.
you
Yep.
go.
And then when your daddy get home, you're gonna get
Yeah,
it.
you're
You
gonna get
get
hit
it again.
3 times.
And I guarantee you learned your lesson that day that I ain't finna do that shit. No, I got 3 ass whoopings within
I did too.
within
Every
six
hour on
hours.
the street. I
And
went
that's
teach.
and that's how it went. That's why there was respect for your elders.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if a neighbor say something to the kid, fuck you, bitch, you ain't my mama.
Yeah.
What?
You know what I'm saying? But us, we knew, hey, you better not say nothing to Miss Cecile. You better not say
Yep.
nothing to such and such, because she gonna pop the shit out you. And then when she tell your moms, oh, you out here disrespecting your elders, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, to this day, I'm a grown ass man, and if an old man come in the room and everybody sitting down and there ain't no chair, I'm gonna get up and get an old man.
Me too. Me
You know what I'm
too.
saying?
I've
Like
always been like that.
that's
Like,
just
why would I let this older gentleman who's lived life, you know that he's gonna be struggling standing up because you could look at him. Get your stupid ass up and let that man sit down. That man has earned the right to have a
Yeah.
fucking seat. He been on this earth 60, 70 years. That man put in work. Let that man sit down.
And that's like the guys that are 60, 70, they got my respect because they've earned it.
Yeah. You've been here. You've seen something more than me. You've learned more than I've forgot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you've earned your time. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy because it's like
I can't believe how much the world changed in the early 70s to the early 90s. How much the whole thing got switched, turned upside down, and you didn't see that. Why? I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Hey, how
One
come?
word. I'm gonna tell you.
Hold on. Let me finish it real quick. How come you don't see dance off? How come you don't see? Well, man, I had it and I lost it. That was a good vape. Phew. um. Uh, well, just how come you got rid of the good era for a couple of bad eras when I just rather live in the 70s anymore. The 80s and 90s suck. Why did you change so much on me? You know? And you know who did? The government. The government runs everything. They used to be free press. You had Walter Cronkite telling you that's the way it is.
Yeah, until they came out with that first show. I don't remember if it was Dateline 2020 or 60 Minutes.
Yeah, 60 Minutes.
It was 60 Minutes. When they came out with 60 Minutes and they saw that they could start getting money off of news,
Yeah.
then they said, the hell with reporting the news. We're gonna say whatever sells.
Yes.
And that's when because to be honest, the press was supposed to be like the unofficial fourth branch of government.
Yep. It was supposed to keep the government in check.
They were supposed to report what the legislative, executive, and judicial branch were doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To keep the system honest. Once they got monetized, all bets was off. But even before that, remember, we have a pledge of allegiance in this country. Right?
Not no more.
Not no more. And I will never, and I don't give a fuck who tries to cancel me, I will never pledge allegiance to this fucking flag ever again. And I'm going to tell you why. It ain't even got shit to do with race. I don't give a fuck what any color anybody is. But the fact that you said we were one nation, indivisible, under God, doesn't exist no more. We have spit in God's face. We have done.
One of the time I would
we've
say
married same sexes. We're letting same sexes adopt children. We're letting people cut their body parts off and rearrange them like Mr. Potato Head.
Yep.
Like, we have taken God completely out of the fucking equation and then expect God to still bless America. Get the hell out of here. I'm telling you now, everybody get ready for a big fiery meteor to hit this dirty son of a bitch ass country because we have all disrespected God to the utmost. And I, for one,
ain't
gonna feel bad when it happens.
Right. Right.
I'm gonna tell you guys one thing before I have to get going. It's gotten so bad in this country and in the world, really, that the simple question, what is a man and what is a woman? Most people don't even have an answer for it anymore.
How?
And No,
They have
no,
an answer. They're just too scared to stand up and
yeah,
say it.
yeah. That's what
They're
I
scared
mean.
of getting fired. They're scared of getting
And
shot.
guess what that? And guess what that? And guess what that makes this country?
Babylon.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this country is. And guess what? Remember what happened in the good book? He
Fire!
burnt that thing down to a pillar of salt.
Fire! Fire!
Yo,
I'm not
fire!
putting
So,
it out.
so when it comes down to where his people, the people that really believe in the Most High, Jesus Christ, there's going to be a way for you to get out of here.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bear your cross.
And
You're gonna have to be tortured and killed for your belief. Like Jesus was nailed to the cross, you're
that
gonna have to
too,
bear your cross too.
that too, you're going to go through that, and then you're going to have one final chance to go follow the Most High and get away from your sin. And it's going to be so bad, bro. That's why I've been praying, because I believe we're in that
Well,
last time. I don't
I'm
think
already, hey, Lou, I'm
Yo,
already paying for it because I've gotten in a car wreck. I've got, yeah, what else did he do to me?
no, sir.
Yes, I
No,
wasn't that
no, sir.
bad.
No, sir.
we're
No.
talking about things biblical ways.
I
Do
know.
you know?
We
Do
know
you
how to
know?
stay
Do
on
you
track.
know?
We're
Hold on,
all
hold on.
going we're all going through our own personal hell here
Yeah,
on the physical plane,
Yeah.
right? But none of that compares to what the prophets endured.
right.
Every messenger
I
that
know
God sent,
that.
every messenger that God sent was tortured, killed, spit on, stoned, nailed to a cross,
Yep.
you name it. You know what I'm saying? For their belief, for their persistence, for their devoutness, for not turning away and tucking
Well,
tail and running. They
it's
did
Let,
their
let,
assignment.
it's between you and me. Not even my mom knows this. You know, it's why I never took a gun to school. I wanted to kill every one of them motherfuckers there was, and I thought to myself, nope, I'm going to fight this. I yeah, I've got to realize it. I know you got a plan for everybody, and they're going to get to do that. They're getting done on now when they get older. And God, I know you can hear me, Lord. And I used to say that.
Well,
Sometimes
I'm glad you didn't become the original school shooter. I
I
am
could
so glad.
have,
right.
I would have been the original. I'm
But
dead
let-
serious, right? Dead serious.
I know you're serious. That's why I said I'm glad you didn't. Right? Because
right.
we wouldn't be
I would
talking
have
right
been the
now.
first. I would have made Shitsville famous. And all them fucking people famous and rich. No, I ain't doing that shit.
But I tell you what, it's gonna get so bad. It's already happening. They're not reporting it, but it's already happening. They're making laws to where if you preach the gospel,
No,
you're gonna have one year in jail. If you're preaching to gospel to anyone in a certain area, you're gonna have 1 year in jail. If you're preaching it to kids, they're gonna give you 2 years in jail. And then the third thing, you can't even think and pray to yourself before you get arrested in some countries right now, and it's going to trickle right over here to us.
there's
Yeah.
nothing new under the sun. They did this in Babylon before, the book of Daniel. They took Daniel and threw him in the lion's den
Mm-hmm.
because they wanted him to pray
Oh, I
to
believe me.
the
Oh,
Babylonian
Chris
king.
Ram, he just
And he did not. He prayed to God. And they was like, yo, we saw him praying
hey,
to the Hebrew God.
listen.
And he threw Daniel in the damn lion's den. And when they looked in there, the damn God, he prayed and God closed the mouths of the lions.
The even the teachers would not give me the time of day. They wouldn't. I mean, some of them even failed me. One guy failed me on a 64. Wouldn't give me a 65. He failed me with a 54, 64. He failed me. Hey, no, my parents said you go to summer school. I can go to summer school. I get a 90. Why can't the teacher like that? Because they all fucking hated me. They all hated me. Because there was something my mother did. There's something that the father did to the. I know. I don't know.
They stood
Um.
up for themselves. That's what it was. People don't
Well,
like people that are
I
firmly
remember
rooted.
my mother telling me, "What did Dad? Why are you so pissed about?" It? And Mom yelled out at me because he fucking a woman behind my back. I went, "What?"
Oh,
Yeah, he screwed a woman behind my back. Yeah, oh shit! I would just let a cage out of the den there. So now I don't know. Is my father gonna say, or is he father? Is he gonna go? Yeah, I didn't know. And ever since that day, I never cared what happened to him. He he
pseudo crazy.
wasn't he wasn't. Hey, I got I got old enough where I could have a beer or two, and I get him a beer or two, and all of a sudden he's hanging around a little more. What? So I'd have another one. He'd come around.
Now let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
In your heart, do you believe that he hung around because of the beer, or he hung around because of the moments of bonding with his son over a beer?
Oh, beer won out over me every time.
Well, damn.
Beer is the one thing he could not go without.
Well, don't feel
He
bad. My
said
parents picked heroin over
he
me.
said that I can go without beer, I can do it, but he'd never take a challenge. And if he did, oh my God, he'd be a
Look,
motherfucker. I'm
look at
sorry.
Tudo's. Look at Tudo's last statement. Lou,
But
the title of this live stream is "Please mind your own business and get off my lawn, please, or else." Oh shit! What happened?
okay. Bye, Lou. Well,
Walker Jones, what's going on, brother? Thank you for stopping by. Please hit that subscribe button to Classified 3F with Joe. Yeah, sorry guys. I know we got on a religious discussion here, but
Yeah, that's
can't be
something,
ashamed to talk
man.
about
But maybe that's something we have in common too. Maybe we all had a parent or two that you know chose certain things over us. My
yeah.
pop
And this is the
chose
perfect
drugs.
this is the channel to do it. We started out in Giant Stream. But when we talk a little bit, we get pretty deep into it. And all right, we'll go back to Giants.
I look at it this way: they missed out on three great ass people.
Yeah,
Period. So
yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
Yep,
And a great cast by
my
the way.
pops, my pops chose a certain lifestyle over, me and my little sister. I was there for my little sister when we grew up. And it's all right, man. I turned out to be pretty good, and I turned out to break that curse of the men on my dad's side of the family. All
Okay.
of them chose drugs, and all of them died from using drugs and all that crap. And I was like, you know, I
Yep.
thank the Most High for instilling that into me to break that curse.
yeah, that's
Because
funny you said that because
yeah,
I'm the only male in my family with my last name that never did heroin. All
and
my
I'm no,
my father and my uncles on my father's side, all of them died from heroin. All their kids ended up using heroin. I am the only one with my last name that never touched that shit. And I was the last person with my last name. So if I didn't have boys, my family lineage was gonna go. I
yeah,
got five boys.
Yes.
and I'm the only one with my last name From my
You
dad's side,
you sure
that's
built
never
it
done
back up,
drugs.
didn't you?
Hell yeah. I made 5 boys. I replenished the lineage, baby. And I
And
broke
I'm
the
gonna
chains
kill off
before I
that
did it.
the
So none of
Yado.
them is gonna shoot
Yep,
that shit in their veins.
I
yep.
killed off the Yado.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one from my dad's side with my last name that didn't get into drugs and do all that stupid stuff.
I never became the alcoholic. My cousins, they both got alcoholism. They were they were. My brother had an older sister. She had 3 kids, and the 2 kids they can drink. Oh my God, can they drink? And his younger sister had a boy. Didn't know it. He can pound it pretty good too.
But I tell you what, all that aside, the same way we overcame them demons and we broke them curses, this year the Giants is about to break them curses, baby.
Yeah,
Giants is about to go 11-6 or better. And we bringing home some motherfucking trophies this year for the big blue crew, baby.
yes, sir. Just want to say before I get out of here, love both you guys. No pause.
Love you too, bro.
I'm,
No more.
yeah, real talk. Been praying for you guys. Hopefully, we get to do this a very, very long time.
Oh, we will. Joe's on the mend, baby. Joe's almost 100%. Come on, Joe.
Man,
Let's
I'm
go
not
to
doing
Pepe and
this
step
for
and go
my health.
15 rounds, bitch.
Right.
I'm not doing none of this for my health. I'm doing it because Trudeau. Yeah, I gotta give Trudeau credit. Sometimes he tries something, but he tries to be funny. But sometimes he is, sometimes he isn't. But he's all a good heart. He left the best comment today, and Trudeau. Here's a shout. You're getting a top hat salute for from the Big Brew crew. What was that shout? It was if you no. Some days you wake up and you're like, oh yeah, now I gotta find it.
I can't
No,
wait for the day, man, where we chilling and fishing and just talking, man. Can't wait for
yeah,
that day, man. Real talk. But
Shout out to Andrew Tate as well.
yeah.
yeah,
He
got
left.
my things about him too. But he
Every,
does say some things that you need to hear. But he has his ways too. But
listen, every one
Here
of us
it
do,
is.
bro.
Here it
mhm,
is. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. And I thought, oh my God, he is so right.
Yeah.
Because I can't help it. How right is that? Out of all the ones
Thank you,
to
Walker
send
Jones.
me, he sent it to the guys who have something going. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. I got to keep going. How true is that?
Oh, that's as true as it gets, bro. Listen,
mhm.
I know this is supposed to be a football stream, man, but at the end of the day, I've been having dreams about the day that I go for a long time. And it is gonna sound crazy or whatever. I know how I'm gonna go when I go. I know why I'm gonna go and for who. Because when all this shit comes down and they come to people's houses trying to force people to submit and pray to a statue or take a mark of a beast or this, that, and the third, that's when you're gonna meet Puerto Rican Rambo. Because they gonna have to kill me. They gonna have to William Wallace my ass. And while they doing it, I'm gonna be screaming hallelujah, Yeshua HaMashiach. They ain't gonna be able to break me. The only reason I've endured all the bullshit and mistakes and shit piled on me and parents leaving me and growing up on the block with no parents in the 80s during the crack pandemic and gangs and everything else with no parents, no guidance. The only reason I endured all of that shit, juvie and everything else, prison and everything else, was to make me strong for the day that I have to say, you know what? Go ahead and do what you're going to do, because as for me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord. And that's a fact.
Yep.
They're going to have to kill me. So all the homos, all the transformers, all the everybody's, when y'all feel froggy enough,
Start
name is
leaving.
Luis Isaiah Nieves Jr. I live at 1211 Pete Allen Circle. You know what I'm saying? And my lily pad says, welcome to all comers whenever you feel froggy. Because I got something for your ass.
It's gonna be a dark day, but a heavenly day when it happens. So
Let these guys are wanting Giants talk. We need to talk Giants football. We did it the big. We got off, but we did get off the track. That's a big bit. I don't know. We like doing that, and a lot of times we end the stream. We're sitting on it for 1 or 2 hours. Got back on the no. So
I know old boy got his ass whooped day before yesterday. And
Adesanya knocked him out,
yeah,
but gotta hit it back. Get back to the old factory.
yeah.
Thank you guys for letting me talk for a little while. Sorry to get you guys off track, but
no, you good.
just a couple of things I wanted to spit with my brothers, man. But
Stay the
center
course.
at 25. I'm saying I think that's where they're going because I don't think any receivers or any of the DBs that they like will be at 25, and so I think they'll go center at 25 personally.
better.
But it is what it is.
Because that dude that we signed is
Yeah, I've seen his. Yeah. Lord have mercy.
I was like, what the fuck are they doing? Why you get this guy?
He's a camp. He's a camp body. Hopefully he doesn't win out because if he does, we in trouble.
I say, yo, if we don't go get a pure center in this draft, and you try to make Ben Bredesen or this dude be our center, I'ma lose.
We in trouble. But all right, fellas, I'll talk to y'all later, man.
All right, bro. Hold your head. We'll see you soon, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
On the road again.
Yeah.
Just can't wait to get on the road again. He's got the floorboards board right down to the tip. And he's on the more than goddamn time. Get some wax. And
No, I don't know him, Walker, but I have seen him and watched him and followed him for years. I don't know him personally. Never had a conversation with him, but I have followed him for a long time. He's a real Giants fan.
Yeah, I know who he is. He has no help. Who I am. That's what it is. What it is. I know who he is. He never met me. I'd like to someday, but I live 300 miles away east. I live up in New York, so that's what it is.
But yeah, sorry guys. Well, actually, I'm not sorry. I know there's a football stream, and
I bet.
you guys were expecting to hear some football, and I know we got off on a spiritual and theological discussion, but at the end of the day, man, sometimes that stuff is needed. There might be somebody viewing that needed to hear what we had to say, and God just moved on us to say certain things to help somebody out. So I'm not going to apologize for that, but we can't get back to football. This ain't my stream, and I do want to respect my brother's channel and get back to football. OBJ went to the Ravens.
Oh, yes.
On a 1-year deal for 18 mil with certain incentives. Now,
19 is guaranteed. Can make 18 mil.
Yeah, 18 with incentives, but I think what was it? 15 guaranteed?
15 guaranteed.
15 guaranteed. So at the end of the day, I still have not counted OBJ out. I'm pretty sure with Lamar Jackson and the skill set that Lamar has, if they get him a few linemen over there, OBJ should have a breakout season with Lamar Jackson. Because when Lamar Jackson rolls out of the pocket and that line breaks down and he starts buying time with his legs, if he doesn't run, he's going to find OBJ somewhere. Because OBJ is good at coming back to the ball, if nothing else. Right? So.
Yeah, but is he worth 18 million? And
No.
is
No.
Lamar, and
No,
is
he's
Lamar
not.
going
What?
to come to the Ravens because
No, this is my thing, Joe. He's gonna play the year without getting hurt. Him and Lamar are gonna make some waves. He's gonna have a good season, and his contract's gonna be up. Now, Baltimore is in the middle of trying to negotiate with Lamar and everything.
no, he is
spend a
free
whole-
now.
Huh?
He didn't he have that season that was last year was his 5th-year option.
But I'm saying he was trying to get out of there. You see what I'm saying? So now, with OBJ coming back, you know what I'm saying? He might be willing to negotiate a little bit, but he wants money.
He wants to have
heard it.
Mahomes
The guy-
money.
Yeah, he wants money. He's been top 5 quarterback in the league since he's been here. So you got to pay the man. You know what I mean? And you don't bring in an OBJ unless you're planning on making something work with your quarterback. Right? You don't go and spend 18 mil, guaranteed 15 mil for a guy who's had 2 ACL surgeries unless you're planning on working something out with your quarterback to keep him. And getting a guy like OBJ was just part of the sweetener to put in the pie for the negotiation with Lamar, in my opinion. So what I'm thinking is Lamar's going to get a pretty chunk of change and stay. Him and OBJ are going to do some good things. He's going to play out his season and stay healthy, OBJ that is. And then I think when he puts some good game on film and shows everybody that he's still a viable option at the wide receiver position, then I think Joe Shane will go grab him for a 2-year deal. 2-year, 3-year deal, and he'll retire a Giant. I still think so because he knows that his window of opportunity is closing, and the best place for him to be to get off-field contracts and endorsements and is in the sports mecca, New York. So he's got to come back home. And John Mara likes to do shit like that. He's sentimental about letting players come back and retire as a Giant. So he want that Mahomes money, right? They both injury prone.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Wells. Joe, I ain't shy to share my thoughts with my foul mouth. No disrespect, brother. Much love and respect, boss.
Yeah. Hey, they all got while I was giving him thank you for Ooh. Oh.
Were you talking to me?
No, I can't think. I had something on my mind that I wanted to share with everybody, but we got on the quarterback thing and
breaking news.
What?
Breaking news. Dwayne Haskins' family files lawsuit and claims that Dwayne Haskins was drugged. Wow. Wait a minute.
What?
Yeah. Hold on. Where'd it go? Haskins' family files lawsuit, alleges that the late quarterback Dwayne Haskins was drugged as part of blackmail and a robbery conspiracy.
Say
Fort
what?
Lauderdale, Florida. The family of deceased Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Dwayne Haskins has filed a lawsuit against several people, businesses, and the state of Florida, claiming he was drugged, robbed, and extorted before he was fatally struck while standing drunk on a highway after running out of gas. The lawsuit filed recently in Fort Lauderdale alleges the former Ohio State star was drugged and robbed by a man and 3 women in the hours before the April 9th, 2022 accident. They say it happened at a Boca Raton hotel at an upscale golf driving range. a bar, and a nightclub. The lawsuit does not give any specifics. Haskins, 24, had been in South Florida for off-season workouts with Steelers teammates when the accident happened. The lawsuit filed on behalf of his widow and parents also names the driver and owner of the dump truck that struck him, saying it was exceeding the speed limit, had worn tires and brakes, and was overloaded. It says the pickup truck Haskins had rented had a mechanical defect that caused it to run out of gas. The family also alleges that the state highway department didn't properly maintain the road, or post a lower speed limit while construction work was being done. They say a temporary sign blocked visibility on the highway. Family attorney Rick Ellerslie said in a statement that the lawsuit will allow him to subpoena documents and question those who were with Haskins as part of the process of uncovering the complete truth about this tragedy. As to what occurred in the hours before Dwayne was killed, many questions remain unanswered. It is believed that Dwayne was targeted and drugged as part of a blackmail and robbery conspiracy. In fact, his highly expensive watch was stolen from him shortly before his death. Ellerslie said in a statement he declined to answer specific questions about the lawsuit's allegations. The Associated Press is not naming the individuals and businesses Haskins' family are suing because no criminal charges have been filed against any of them, and there is nothing yet filed in court substantiating any of the claims. According to the death report issued in May by the Broward County Medical Examiner's Office, a woman Haskins was with told investigators they had run out of gas on Interstate 595 near Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport shortly before dawn. She said he went out in the dark to get more fuel. Witnesses told the Florida Highway Patrol that Haskins was trying to wave down cars and standing in the center lane when he was hit by the truck and then an SUV. The report said he died of blunt force trauma. Haskins' blood alcohol content was 0.20. According to this autopsy, that's 2.5 times the 0.08 legal limit for driving in the state. According to the University of California, Davis, and other universities, someone of Haskins' weight, 230 pounds, would have needed at least 10 drinks in the hours before his death to reach that level. He also had a strong painkiller, ketamine, and it's a metabolic.
Special K is what it is.
Ketamine, Jesus Christ, in his system. The drug can be prescribed by a doctor but can also be abused recreationally. The report did not say whether drug had been prescribed. Wow.
Hey,
Hey,
I
guys.
dropped it for you the first time.
Oh, I was on a different piece of hardware back then. Anyway, G, can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
Your opinions on UFC's parent company now owning the majority of the WWE?
I didn't even know that took place.
It happened last week.
I've been on call all week. The minute it got hot down here, I had to fix 1,000 damn air conditioners. So excuse me if I haven't been keeping up with certain things.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we need to hold that trophy high to its rightful owner.
So
I
the
can
owner,
hold up one end.
Now, as for what you were saying about 40 minutes ago, Lou, I do agree.
What's going on, Tommy?
Stupid move by Shane to get another free agent center. Haven't we had enough of these dumbass patch jobs?
yes. Get me a real center. Jesus Christ. Snarf. Hold up. Wait a second. Classified, you are OG, says Walker Jones. Mets.
Yeah.
Mind if I? What state was he in when he passed away? Florida, Wales. Walker Jones, great comments and being a long time Giants fan. Please hit the like button and subscribe to Joe, Pat, and Lou's channel if you don't mind. It would only take a moment of your time. Tommy for one, Tommy. Much love to the panel and all Giants as Maximus Jones hoist up the trophy, screaming, "Are you not entertained?" on the way to bringing the trophy to its rightful owner. Joe, you're a true hero with all you've gone through and coming out stronger than ever, brother, and inspiring everyone in the Giants community. Tudo, very true, brother. Joe looking like a champ.
Yes. And just show him off. There you go.
So the owner of the UFC is now the owner of the WWE? Is that what you're saying?
Well, the parent company, Endeavor, is.
So the people who fronted Dana White the money to start the UFC bought the WWE from Vince McMahon?
Yes.
Wow. Well,
What does that mean?
I'll tell you what, I'm mad because this last WrestleMania,
I know.
they
They should
shit
have
on Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
Dusty
should have pulled
Rhodes'
that
son.
trigger.
Dusty Rhodes' son should be the champion right now. Cody Rhodes should be champion.
And instead, they're going to make him wait another year for him to get it. If they're going to repeat the John Cena 2012-2013 plot thread. You know what I mean?
Yeah, make you wait a whole year to see him fight. They'll probably have a few meaningless matches in between here and there. You know,
at the soonest he gets the title at SummerSlam, and the one match I know that keeps Roman in and keeps the rest of the bloodline out, Hell in a Cell. At worst, they stretch this out to next WrestleMania in Philly.
Tommy, much love and respect, brother. Sorry didn't see you earlier. Nothing will change. It's all about stocks. ECW is very hardcore. Much love to all our Giants. Have Landry rumors. Do we take Landry solid vet? No. Jesus Christ, no. I don't want no more short receivers, man.
Trust me, Lou. I share your anger with what happened at WrestleMania last week.
I was so glad Rey Mysterio whooped Dominic's ass, though.
I'm glad at least the Bloodline lost the tag titles.
Yeah. But anyway, so New York Giants, baby. Joe Shane got to do better than this fucking patching up lineman.
Yeah, this is the crap you expect from Gettleman or Reese.
That old line is horrible.
It's into the waves of the ocean.
I'm sorry, but there's got to be a way. We got to have the money to sign an offensive lineman that's played that position
and plays it like a boss.
I don't know. I know one thing, and I agree with this. I agree, Lou and Joel. The three of us, we need a new young back in the building. You're right, but what? Snarf, have you been practicing for April 22nd? Oh.
Seriously? You're going to start that shit up again? Whale?
Yeah, we got to know.
I have been. To some level.
Better, damn it.
Then again, I just recently had to drop off a job application at Culver's this morning, and I don't know if I'll get the job.
Well,
sorry, there was my brother on the phone.
You probably don't know what Culver's is, do you, Joel?
Your rematch with Ralph?
I know. You probably don't know what a Culver's is, do you, Joel?
You what?
You know what a Culver's is?
Yeah, I know what a culvert is.
No, Culver's.
Give me use in a sentence.
Have you ever had a Culver's concrete?
Culver.
Hey, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. The Usos are getting their ass whooped right now by Zayn and Kevin Owens right now on Raw.
I'm calling it now. We're getting a tag title match between the two at Backlash. Kevin and Sami retain. Usos out. Jimmy and Jay out of the bloodline.
The food joint.
All right, I agree, Lou. We need new young talent in the building. Exactly. Snarf, have you been practicing for April 22nd? The rematch with Ralph? I don't think Snarf needs to practice. I think Snarf got this in the bag.
If you're wondering, Joel, Culver's is a fast food chain that started in Wisconsin known for basically slathering butter on the buns of their burgers. Hence, they have their key is butter.
Hey.
I don't have anything against some nicely buttered buns.
Yeah.
I mean hamburger buns, not buns.
I knew that was dirty. The maid turned down the cum.
I'm telling you, boy. Hey, listen.
Telling you.
I've always been the bottom half, man. More than a mouthful of titties is a waste, but everything down below
Ooh,
can
I'm
be.
talking about fast food, not sex.
Yeah, faster the better.
Hey, that's the best fast food there is. Tastes great, less filling. Tastes
Filling,
great,
tastes
less
great.
filling. No, let me
Yeah.
You can eat that every day and not gain a single pound, buddy. What are you talking about?
Less great. Less filling. Tastes great.
Oh man, y'all remember them commercials? The diet commercials. Tastes great, less filling. Tastes
No,
great.
that was
The yogurt.
It was Miller Lite. Miller Lite.
Yeah,
Less
F Miller
filling and
F Bud
tastes
Light.
great.
and Budweiser these days.
He said Ralph been training with these dudes from Slap League. He's coming for you, Snarf.
Honey, can I have a coffee?
I still say screw Budweiser for what they did recently. Wouldn't you agree, Lou?
Bud Light, yeah. I'm not a drinker, so I never supported him anyway.
I'm just saying, now, even if you were a drinker, you'd say F him for you know what.
He drinks as much as I done. He just drinks more of it.
Those are what I drink are usually Mike's.
What? You drink what?
Mike's,
Mike?
the hard lemonade. But even then, that's very scarce when I do it.
Is that what is that? Is that like a wine cooler or whatever?
No, Mike's is a hard lemonade brand.
Listen to me. You're talking to a person who doesn't drink. What the hell is a hard lemonade?
It's a lemonade that's been spiked with a bit of alcohol.
So it's like a wine cooler.
Yeah, but it's a harder stuff that is used to make it.
Yeah, listen. When I used to drink liquor. No chasers, no mixes, no ice.
No alcohol,
liquor.
nothing.
Yeah, when I used to drink, that's how I got it in. Liquor.
Because I wanted that too.
Yeah.
But everybody, I always drink beer.
Bookend says it's vodka lemonade. Okay. So it's like a mixed drink.
Most of my family usually mostly goes with wine. The Italian part of us.
Hey, Frank, what's up?
Well, yeah, y'all eat wine with everything. Well, mostly the French do, but. Well, I'll be going live tomorrow because I didn't do nothing this week.
Okay.
I've just been fixing air conditioners all damn week.
But you got both your kids, right?
Yeah, I got them for the next couple days.
Yeah.
But school is back. Spring break is over, so I put them in bed early enough.
It's good.
Yeah, Mike hard lemonade is usually what girls drink. They love like that.
What's going on? Frank Wader's in the building. What's going on?
Who?
Whale's taking shots over there.
Wales saw me on Tudo. Okay, saw you Tudo. Okay, thank you.
No, he was saying what's up to us. He said he saw you was online, so he stopped by. And then Tudo said hello. He said hello.
Ah, okay.
Oh man. But okay, Frank Waiters, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Were you pleased with that center that we signed, Frank? Because I'm not. I still would like to draft a center. Let me know what you think. He said it's like smearing off ice.
So Smirnoff? Yeah,
Damn,
girls
that's
drink
old,
that
dude. I
too.
remember that Smirnoff Ice. What was the other shit? Zima.
Oh,
Didn't Zima
Zima
make
was
a
like the
comeback?
wine cooler that all the girls was going crazy over at that
Zima
time.
was crap, but
No,
it,
but the
they,
girls loved it. The little,
yeah,
the
Didn't it
little
make
younger
a
ladies,
comeback rather recently?
huh?
Didn't Zima make a comeback rather recently?
Did they? I don't know. I don't drink,
I
dude. I'm
don't know. I
just
don't
naming shit from
care.
back in the
I
day.
don't drink that shit at all. If I want to drink, I'm gonna have a single malt uh, 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 Scotch whiskey.
All of
Trying to
these
find
things
a
were the
single malt.
precursor to like Four Locos and shit.
And again, the one who drinks the most out of the family is my brother, and he's not picky. Beer, wine, whiskey, vodka, cognac.
That sounds very good, Jose.
All
That sounds very good, Jose. He said,
right.
Lou,
Yes.
good news. Giants had dinner and a workout with John Michael Smits.
Yes.
And for anyone wondering what my thoughts were on OBJ going to the Ravens, meh, I don't care.
He'll be a Giant.
I'm hoping.
He'll be a
I'm
Giant.
hoping.
But then
He'll put a good season on film
for Baltimore.
in Baltimore. The Ravens won't be able to lock him and Lamar and a few other players down. And they're gonna have to spend some money to get some pieces over there. And the Giants, because John Mara is sentimental, will want him to retire as a Giant. We'll probably sign him for like a 2-year deal, 3-year deal, a 3-year deal with the option to back out in 2, just allowing him enough time to retire as a Giant in
Yeah,
2024.
but
We'll end up
18
signing
million
him.
for a year, isn't that a little stiff for just a 1-year deal?
Well, that's with incentives. He's guaranteed 15.
Oh,
Yeah. I still think he'll end up retiring a Giant. I just for some reason Mara does that.
well, I know one thing. Aaron Rodgers ain't happy, and this could screw up the whole deal between the Pack and the Jets. Not that we care for the Jets.
I don't care about Karen Rodgers or his feelings.
I
We've
think
got
it's
to get
funny.
this offensive line together, Lou. You damn right we do. Jose, Honey Badger, he says Banks, Addison, Smiths, Flowers, my order at 25. Will said, glad you told us that, Snarf. We were all very curious. He's talking about your thoughts on OBJ.
Oh,
Wells is on one today. The hell you doing over there, Joe? Practicing the poutine pie?
Yeah, I was.
on my mother's end of the family, too, though.
Matt, we didn't know you had an Italian part, mate.
Like I said, it's on my mother's end of the family.
Well, he's still part Italian.
Yeah.
See, so now I can't even call you a faccia de mayonnaise and merengano anymore.
Funja Americana.
Faccia de mayonnaise and merengano. It's mayonnaise-faced American.
You son. You caso de carne.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Shakur versus Henley, Lou. What, Saturday? Saturday night? Who did Shakur fight last Saturday? I know he won, but
yeah.
I wasn't able to call the fight. I'm on call, and it seems like as soon as it got warm down here, everybody's AC just started to act up. I'm on call. Guess who had to go out and fix them all damn night every night this week?
At least it's not going to be that warm this week. Only going to get as high as the upper 70s around here.
This is
Yeah, these
these
bougie ass people, if it's 70, yeah, they cold. They be bugging. I don't know what I'd be like, yo, y'all tripping, bro. But if it's over
Max
50,
Holloway and Arnold Dallin, UFC Saturday night banger.
Max Holloway and Arnold Allen, UFC. Okay.
You got anything to do Saturday night? I'd really like to do leather to the face.
No, Saturday I won't be on call. So I come off a call Friday. So Saturday I'll
Okay.
definitely be available for leather to the face.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If Banks is off the board, get Smits at 25. I think they're gonna set it up. Shakur wants to fight him. Okay. Hawaii versus England. Snarf.
Yeah.
If we go in Smiths, I say we trade back and get more picks. Man, if we trade back too far, he won't be there. Honey Badger. We got 11 picks. Like, let's
Yeah.
not be greedy. We don't need to trade back and get more picks. We have 11 picks.
Yeah.
Just get the guys we need. Pick right. The one thing I can say is when it comes to drafting, I have the utmost confidence in Joe Shane and the crew. I
Yes.
think they draft well.
When it comes
So
to the agency roundups, he screws up at times.
need Mingo in later rounds. AJ Brown 2.0. Okay. We getting Addison or Flowers at 25. Man, Lord have mercy. Please do not, almighty finesse. Please do not. Can we get a fucking center, bro? We lost our center. Nick Gates is gone. Feliciano's gone. I don't have confidence in Bredesen as a center, and I damn sure don't have confidence in the dude we just signed. So I
We didn't have
want
any
a center.
confidence in Evan Neal at all. Not that he could play center.
No, I don't want Evan Neal at center. I think he's gonna be a good right tackle, man. I think he just has to take a big leap this year,
Yeah,
like Andrew Thomas did in his second year, and
Yeah,
I think he can do it.
Neal's place point. He's got to plant his damn feet.
I say we definitely trade up into the second or third, set up a package of those later rounds.
This way that Evan Neal played last year remind me too much of that center in the movie Eddie. You remember that one?
The dude that played what?
Center in the movie Eddie.
Never even seen that movie.
Whoopi Goldberg is a diehard Knicks fan, but the Knicks at this point in time suck ass through a straw. So, through a dumb contest, he's basically shoehorned into becoming the new coach of the Knicks. One guy is a Russian who's more focused
How the hell we end up talking about basketball?
I was just giving you the movie plot.
No, but yeah, we're talking about a center on football right now.
I was trying to make a comparison to what view Evan Neal has at the moment.
Okay. Well, continue.
Well, anyway, the guy is more focused on offense than defense because he never plants his feet and he always gets into foul trouble. Whoopi helps him out with this issue and he eventually improves, and then the team eventually improves up to a point where she finds out the owner, at least in the film, wants to sell the team to St. Louis after their final game if they win against Charlotte and get into the playoffs. That doesn't happen. Team wins and they go to the playoffs. The end.
Okay, I got you. Wells, yeah, Max Holloway used to be really good and a sharp fighter, but he's lost his edge and getting old, I guess is what he meant to say. Right, Tudo, and Allen is in his prime. Almighty Finesse says Michael Smits or Weipler. Yeah, them are the two that I would target. Preferably John Michael Smits first, in my opinion. Lou, part Italian means like a spaghetti without a sauce, boss. Just a spoon on the side. I told you guys he's Quentin Tarantino, always talking about movies. He called you Quentin Tarantino, man.
I always view myself as more of a Tony DiNozzo. Does no one ever watch NCIS anymore?
I'm trying to think with Joe on where his priority is in the draft. With the moves he's made, it's hard to see what direction he is going in the first round. I think that's brilliant. I think he's not tipping his hand by doing that.
Yeah. Well, when's the last time we had a GM like that? Damn, I can't figure out.
Yeah, I'm definitely losing my mind if we get Tippmann. I do not want that 6'7" ass, no good freaking guy as our center. For one, that makes no sense for your center to be that damn tall. Then your quarterback got to struggle to see over his shooting lanes and shit. I just think Tippmann is not a good center at all.
Especially when the big men always tip over that easily.
Yeah, I don't think he's a good center at all, in my opinion. And apparently Jose thinks the same thing. Says he's trash. I agree. Johnston don't want him. Tippmann don't want him.
Yes, we don't want him.
What if we actually took Tippmann? I would be a Bills fan.
I'll stick with the Panthers.
I
Will's
lose my mind. I don't think he would. He won't take him.
No, I don't think they're even slightly interested in Tippmann.
Besides, most centers are meant to be compact.
I would take Schmitz or Weipler or Oluwatimi. I would not take Tippmann.
Yeah.
And in that order, either Schmitz or Weipler or Oluwatimi. I would not take Tippmann at all. He ain't even on my radar.
Oh, Luz and Wales are going to go at it. He wants Allen, and we shall see, Turo. And he likes. Oh.
Hey, are you guys going to have phone lines open draft night? I can call you from the draft. You can call who from the draft, Frank?
Us.
Are you going to the draft, Frank?
Yeah.
If you are, I'll see you there, Frank. What if Tippmann turned out to be good? Huh?
You telling everybody?
Well, I mean, I'm letting them know I'm going to the draft.
You are?
I'm going to the draft, yeah.
Wish I could go.
Same here. The caveat with me would be watching from Bank of America, not MetLife.
Yeah, you hook up with Lou.
What if Tippmann turned out to be good? He can be good, just not on the Giants. I don't want to wait for him to turn out to be good. I want the guy who's ready now. That's John Michael Smith.
Yeah.
Ricky Stromberg is good. Yeah, the kid from Arkansas, he's good, but you can get him in the later rounds. Shit, Ralph knocked off his own glasses, but the chat thought he won. I don't know how, man. Right. So yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we probably will have the lines open though. But yeah, we need to get up. I have a good feeling we might trade that 25th pick for IU Diggs. Something spicy gonna happen. Remember, I said it.
No.
Okay, Honey Badger. Wells Holloway will lose, mate. He's gotten slow and soft. Why would the Niners trade IU? Lou, you going to the draft? Yes, I got tickets to the draft. I'm going to be in the draft. If Joey Porter makes it to 17, 18, I would trade up for him. Because Niners not going to have money to pay IU. Good point.
I'm going to hop
Yeah.
out. I'm going to get in the shower if that's okay, guys.
Too much information, brother. I didn't need to know what you was going to be doing.
I don't need to do.
Thank you for stopping by, Mets.
Thank you.
Have a good night. Hope you had a good Easter. I don't want Stephon Diggs. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. The way he was yelling at Josh Allen and shit, I don't want no parts of that. Oh.
Well, he says he doesn't want Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, I don't want him neither. We don't need that type of dysfunction in our locker room.
You're right. We don't.
We don't. We're in year 2 of the rebuild. We ain't got time for stupid shit. Yes, go shower. Your hair looks like a mess.
The
only bad thing about Diggs is his contract has a big dead cap hit.
Yeah.
Would you trade the 25th for Higgins? No. Man, listen. People get caught up in he's a good receiver. He's a good in certain schemes. Not everybody fits every system. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather we go draft a guy that fits what we're trying to do and have him for years. then go get a guy, pay him a bunch of money, and he either gets hurt or doesn't fit the system or has an off year. I'm tired of that. Like, go get us a rookie, bro. For real, man.
I want a good center. My
Yeah.
pick at 25, I want a center.
Yep. Yep. That's
I'm
what I'm
just,
saying.
I'm to take just like him, and I've been saying it all year. I want a center. Drew, who do you want? He named three centers.
The
Then
3-1. Yep.
so we got a chance of one. It'll be good.
Yeah. I think it's gonna play out like it did last year. We could have either got Thibodeau or we could have got Equano,
Listen.
right? But
I
we
know
ended up
I'll get to your question. So, are you saying Higgins is a wide receiver too? One. He can be a one, but he's
oh yeah, he's
definitely
a one. He's a one. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with him. I don't want to give up a trade. I don't want to trade for somebody and end up having to cover a contract of a guy, then he gets hurt or he doesn't fit the system or him and the quarterback don't have good chemistry. I'd rather you go draft a guy where it's not all this guaranteed money up front and all of this, and he's already got a big head and think he's coming in here to demand a spot. No, go get a rookie who's going to come in here and humble, is going to work his ass off for that job on the minimum freaking college payment. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's not go jump out the window. Look what just happened with Kenny Galladay. Like, I'm tired of retreading tires. Go get me a fucking rookie. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that I don't like T. Higgins or that he's not a wide receiver one. That's not the dude he's good. But go get me a rookie. Don't get me a guy. Go draft a guy who fits exactly what you're trying to do, rather than taking a gamble on if this guy's gonna fit with the system and having to pay his contract and all. Like, I don't think that that's a good recipe for success. We've done it multiple times and it's failed every time. So Golden Tate, Kenny Galladay, go get me a rookie. You know what I mean? I'd say fuck wide receivers early round this year and trade the first round pick and more picks for Marvin Harrison Jr., generational player right there. But he's not even coming out this year. Marvin Harrison Jr. ain't even coming out in the draft this year. He comes out next year's draft, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, yeah, but he said we trade the first. I don't know how. Well, I don't know how would you give
for a draft pick next year?
Yeah, for Jamar Chase. Yeah, that's just it. Right there. Would you give up the 25th pick in next year's first for Jamar Chase?
Huh?
If you get the only way you could is to get in the first round. That'd be about pick 40 or more. Jump back up there and say, "Hey, yeah, I'll take that 25 off. Yeah, I'll take your first next year. Great, we got this year and next year, and I gotta have hope and pray that the guy that they picked turns into a farce." So now you got 2 first next year. Do you see, or did I lose you? Lou? Ah, okay. Man, it's been an hour. We're gonna wrap it up here too.
Sorry, Joe.
Y'all, we're gonna wrap it up. It's almost 11:30. Everyone needs to go to bed. We need some stuff for tomorrow night. We can take right off on Jamar Chase, dog. Yeah, how important is the first draft this year that we could literally say, wow, we're going to sell it and get more pick, because you act like this first. Well, now we got two to give to in the draft. What do you say?
If what trade for Jamar Chase?
Well, no. This year we're going to give up the 25 round, our 25th pick, but we have to trade back this year back to 40 or better. Now you've got a decent good draft, but it'll be a pick 40 or more, and you're at 57. Is there a guy, or is there a guy that will cause a team to rise up the draft and get him there? Because there usually is. Okay, so what are you going to give me? I want next year's first. I want. He goes, okay, you got it. Okay, point. And this year's third. I want your first next year. This year third for.
Well,
for
no. If we're moving back from 25th
okay,
to 40, oh, you got to pay me.
okay. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no. If we moving
But
back
would
15
you be
spots,
willing to pay getting rid of your first to a team so you don't get a first this year for to take somebody that's coming out in the draft because we'll have two picks to get him.
nah, I can't give up my first completely. Not get a first this year. Like I still have to pick in the first round, which is only 7 spots back, I believe. Right, first round ends at 32. After the 32nd pick, you now going
Yeah,
into the second round, right? So
if you're going to be 40, gonna be right in there.
yeah, I want
You
a
know,
center.
you don't have to be that, but
No, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying I want a center simply because it doesn't matter if we go get a bunch of wide receivers. If we don't got a fucking center that can block, our quarterback's not gonna be able to get the ball to him.
well, we'll say that guy's gone.
There's 3 centers that I like.
Okay.
I,
Okay.
I'm not gonna reach for one neither. I don't want to waste an early pick on a guy that we can get at 50 or something. You know what I mean? But I don't want to let the best center go
Well,
by
this
either.
was a question for one of the staff or from the people in there. And I was just saying,
Right, Frank?
yeah, if next year's guy is lightning and bells and whistles and all that, hell yeah. I don't know who you're talking about, but he sounds like a stud. He's a need for our team. But I'm going off the assumption that he's a stud. He's a guy worth trying to get next year. And then just give it a first rounder. It is a guy who will get us that much closer to getting this kid. I'm just saying. Would you do it or wouldn't you do it? Will you do it this year? Because that's something you can ask every year. The next year you're gonna draft somebody.
Have a good
So
night too, though. God bless you.
yeah,
I wouldn't. I need a center. That's the most important thing I want in this draft right now is a center.
yep,
You get me a dog at center, and then I can give a fuck what you do with the other 10 picks, bro.
yeah, I do too. Oh, I do too.
I need a center. I've been screaming at center for 3 years now, Joe. Right?
Yeah.
For 3 years, I've been screaming, get me a center. Like, if we don't get a center this year, I'm gonna rip my fucking ears off.
Me too. Hey, we're looking right at the 44.5 mark.
Yeah, I like Whitepler.
We're going to shut this thing down in 30 seconds.
All
So,
right. Guys, make sure you subscribe to Classified 3F with Joe, please, on YouTube and on rumble.com. Classified 3F with Joe.
and
Okay.
you guys sign up to G Nation. Go on over there and help out Lou and like, subscribe, and ring that bell too. So,
Ring that bell.
without interview, well, that is the end.